affordable health care doesn't work? And does this guy even know what Trump is now proposing? Watch this.
Affordable health care doesn't work, and we need to quit trying to prop it up and make it work. I think the Democrats' whole goal is they knew it wasn't going to work. They had a community organizer in President Obama that tried to sell us a bill of goods that isn't working. So let's let a business guy that actually knows business help negotiate a health care for the American people that is affordable and that the American people have choices. However, Joe, what I'm concerned about is the Democrats talk a lot about health care, but are they willing to admit that affordable health care is not working, and can we leave the politics out of it?
Well, that was a lot to take in, wasn't it? No, the Affordable Care Act, if that's what you're bitching about, Mr. Mullin, Mark Wayne Mullin, it works for a lot of people. Is it perfect? No, by far not perfect. It's also not even a Democratic plan. The Affordable Health Care Act, the ACA, otherwise known as Obamacare, that was originally a Republican idea, man. It was thought up by the Heritage Foundation. It was a way to cover everybody in the country in some way, shape, or form, but ensure that the health care industry, the health insurance companies, would continue to thrive and even grow, because you guarantee that all of America is going to buy health insurance. They all have to be on it. Originally, that was a Republican idea, but okay, it doesn't work. You say that we should not continue to engage in it because there was a community organizer that put it together. First of all, he was a fucking senator before he became president. But you guys always want to go back to community organizer. Can we go back to your early days every time we want to talk about your career history? Just like you guys do with AOC, right? She's a bartender. No, she's not. She's a fucking member of Congress. Barack Obama was a fucking senator. So that's the first thing I would say. But secondly, you want to give it to a businessman who knows business? A guy who bankrupted 5 fucking casinos? A guy who couldn't sell steak and vodka to Americans? A guy who bankrupted an airline, an ice company, a board game company, fucked up a charity. That's the guy you want to give it to. By the way, are you even aware of what that guy's plan is? Right now, that guy, Donald Trump, is on Truth Social posting to his account how his plan, the only healthcare plan he will sign off on, is if the federal government just gives money directly to the American people to go buy healthcare. You down for that? So if you were going to get a subsidy from the Affordable Care Act, let's say you're, just to use round numbers, your plan was $1,000 a month. And based on where your income level landed, you were going to pay $500 and the federal government was going to kick in $500 worth of ACA subsidies. Now, the federal government, Donald Trump, wants to, instead of sending that $500 to your insurance company, whatever insurance plan you pick, he wants to send it directly to you. Do you know what that's going to result in? That for millions of people, it's going to result in the federal government still paying the fucking subsidies. Just, it's going to the people who are buying the insurance rather to the insurance company that they're buying it from. But millions more who are poor, who are living paycheck to paycheck, are going to use that money to live on and not go get the health insurance. And then when they get sick, they're going to go to the emergency room, and we're going to have a run on emergency rooms again. All while he's still giving out the subsidies, just in cash form. I mean, I know people personally that if the subsidy that they're getting from the ACA turned into, it's not going to their insurance company, it's going into their pocket, they would never use it on insurance. But hey, that's the plan you want to back. Let's see how affordable that becomes.